If you want to develop self-discipline, you should listen to the words of Marcus Aurelius. He was the emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD and is considered the last of the 5 good emperors during his reign. Aurelius found time to produce a series of biographical writings, now known as the Meditations. In these writings, the Roman emperor offered several important insights into the construction of self-discipline. Or is this what I was created for? Curl up under a blanket and stay warm? Marcus Aurelius believed that each of us has a purpose for which we were created. It is our duty to fulfill this purpose because it is the purpose that gets you out of bed every morning. If you have a clear understanding of your goals and how your work fits into them, you are much more likely to accomplish those goals. For example, say you have a flat tire and need to replace it. Your goal is clear. Change the tire as soon as possible so you can be on your way. You are going to do the job no matter how tired you are. The greatest source of self-discipline is a reason to work. If you don't know what to do, just start. If you want to be a writer, write every day. If you want to be an artist, draw and create every day. Anything you want to do. You don't need any more motivation or research or advice. You simply start pursuing something that interests you and tackle it every day because it's your goal, which gives you an inner desire, drive, and motivation to push you towards your goal. Will provide motivation. Self-discipline is about finding compelling reasons to do something, then committing yourself to seeing that task or activity through to the end. Number 2, trust yourself. According to Marcus Aurelius, you should turn your wish into stone. Satisfy your hunger. Keep your mind focused on yourself. After you have a solid goal, it's time to create an action plan to help you achieve your goal. You must not only commit to your goals, but commit to all the small actions you will take to achieve those goals. We must be fully committed to doing whatever it takes to accomplish this task, no matter what challenges come along the way. Self-discipline is the ability to get yourself to do what needs to be done regardless of your physical, mental, or emotional state. Everything you want, be, and do in your life depends on your ability to take the necessary steps to achieve your goals, whether you feel like it or not. Don't do it. You can start by creating an effective plan of action that includes a deadline for accomplishing your goal. It should also be based on a number of milestones that break your goal down into manageable chunks. Many milestones will ensure that you are working towards your desired results in small chunks and time blocks. This tactic puts you in the driver's seat. It gives you a sense of control over the tasks and projects you are working on. What you ultimately try to avoid is being overwhelmed. Overshoot can quickly migrate to procrastination, and procrastination can later lead to stagnation. And obviously, self-control cannot exist where there is stagnation. Number 3, show up every day. Marcus Aurelius says that you must build your life by action and be content. If everyone achieves his goal as far as possible, no one can stop you from it. Even after a solid goal and action plan, 95% of us fail to achieve our goals. We fail because we fail to be consistent. We need to show up and put in the work every day. The simple act of showing up and immersing yourself in your craft does wonders for mental endurance. You focus and come to terms with the difficult process that it takes to achieve anything great. You have to work countless hours before reaping any benefits. Self-discipline is nothing but a habit of consistency. Finding the motivation to do something over and over again until you do it on autopilot and start seeing results. So even if you fail once, for example, if you didn't exercise when you know you should have, it doesn't define your character. Your ability to keep going is what makes you a disciplined and strong person. A bad day doesn't necessarily make a bad week. A bad week doesn't necessarily make a bad year. The moment you wake up and remember that a new day is a new life and move forward by opening your eyes and focusing on what is right in front of you, which is life itself. Number 4, practice volunteering. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, we must discipline ourselves in the little things and from there move on to the things of great importance. If you have a headache, practice not cursing. Don't curse every time you get an earache. And I'm not saying you can't complain, just don't complain with your whole being. Volunteering is one of the ways we can develop our discipline. Voluntary labor means constantly testing ourselves, and by making life routinely uncomfortable in some way, we're making ourselves tougher all day long. We need to live it for real. A voluntary difficulty is skipping meals and starving overnight, taking cold showers, not smoking, sleeping on the floor, leaving your jacket at home when you know it's cold and raining, or donating half your clothes to charity. Donations can be made. You can choose to go without social media for a few days or throw your smartphone in a drawer. Do this often and you'll begin to understand what lack and adversity feel like and be able to live with both when needed. Number 5, practice the dichotomy of control. Marcus Aurelius says that you have control over your own mind, not over external events. Realize this and you will be empowered. Getting upset over little things right away is terrible for discipline. You have a goal, you're working, and then thoughts and worries about something external, meaning it's out of your control, derail you. The best thing you can do in these situations is to apply Epictetus' dichotomy of control. Reinforce yourself with what is in your control and what is out of your control. If you accept what is out of your control, you will find peace. The next time you feel anxious and worried, refer to the following words. Do you have a problem in your life? No? And I worry? Yes. Can you do something about it? Yes. Do not worry. No, then don't worry. Number 6, never play the victim. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, do your work for no reason. Have you said any of these? I was just born that way. I never learned anything different. My parents set a terrible example. Everyone else does. What are the excuses people use to justify staying the way they are instead of trying to be better? You need to take responsibility. Why is my mindset the enemy of mental toughness? It may not be your fault, but your life depends on you determining what is within your control and taking those things into your own hands. Instead of immediately resorting to self-pity, you should train yourself to sort things out that way. It is certainly easy to blame others when something goes wrong, but only those with the mental courage are able to move forward, even when it is not their fault and the ship is right. Be the person who steps up to take action, not the one who looks the other way and blames. When you victimize yourself or your current position, you relinquish control and absolve yourself of personal responsibility. And without a sense of ownership, meaningful growth becomes an impossible task. Number 7, practicing delayed gratification, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, says you are born to feel good. Instead of doing and experiencing things, don't you see the plants, the birds, the ants and the spiders and the bees busy with their individual tasks, arranging the world as they please? And you are not ready to do your job as a human being. Why are you not running according to the demands of your nature? Delayed gratification involves the ability to wait to get what you want. Imagine a company Christmas party when you're faced with platters of delicious and tempting food while you're trying to lose weight. If you fill your plate with fattening foods, it can derail your diet. But if you manage to resist and spend the evening eating salad and munching on carrot sticks, you'll enjoy a bit of instant gratification. Then you'll likely be even more rewarded. Shed those unwanted pounds and will be able to fit into your favorite pair of skinny jeans. This ability to resist temptation and stick to one's goals is often called self-discipline, and delaying gratification is often seen as a central part of this behavior. We get rid of what we want now so we can maybe get something else, something better later. Number 8. Ignore the naysayers. Marcus Aurelius says that when someone accuses you or hates you or criticizes you like that, go to their soul, look inside, and see what kind of person they are. You will realize that there is no need to worry that they have a certain opinion about you. Whenever you step out of the routine and declare, even just to yourself, that you believe you have a purpose in life and are going to do whatever it takes to achieve it, you will attract disobedience, and people. People who object or oppose something. Naysayers just love to say no. They may love you, but they are afraid of progress. So they are against everything, and their opinions are terrible for your self-discipline. You need to realize that allowing yourself to be bothered by the opinion of someone you don't know or respect is as stupid as worrying about the weather. This is a waste of energy. Their voices are not worth listening to. Don't leave your peace of mind to outsiders to disturb as they please. You should actively seek honest feedback from people you respect, but if someone has a history of only one canker sore, ignore it. Number 9 is to find wise people to emulate. Marcus Aurelius says that he will work closely with men of good character to make your life conform to them. Whether you choose someone living or from the past, now is the time to look for answers to help strengthen your discipline. Specifically, let's identify role models. Your role model can be your friends, family, or colleagues who have already achieved the goal you are working towards. Ask yourself who is doing this right now, who successfully achieved this goal, who has successfully mastered this habit, who has successfully made this change, who needs self-discipline in this area, and what can I learn from this person who can help me on my journey? Take the time to ask these people how they disciplined themselves. Ask them how they followed through with specific actions that got them the result they wanted. Then use their experience to help you discipline yourself in your personal journey. Number 10, take an honest look at your day. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, these are the characteristics of the rational soul: self-awareness, self-evaluation, and self-determination. He reaped his own harvest. He succeeds in his goal. One of the best ways to become more disciplined is to test yourself and find your weak spots. Be brutally honest and use this time to connect with your subconscious. Practicing evening retrospection on a regular basis will allow you to be more self-aware at every step of your day, because you will be actively gathering information to formulate and articulate constructive answers to these questions. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where did the test of my discipline and self-control go? Where did I do well? What did I do wrong? Why did this happen? And more, how can I improve? Now you know how you can improve tomorrow. But don't beat yourself up. Be like Seneca and forgive yourself. Have some mercy on yourself. Research shows that it's about forgiving yourself, not beating yourself up. It prevents you from getting things going. And don't just criticize yourself. Think about what you did well so you can repeat it tomorrow. Be thankful for the good that happened today. If you like this video, please be sure to check out our Stoicism playlist, and don't forget to subscribe to us for more videos to help you find success and happiness. Thanks for watching.